Who is that muppet? This is Wills Bend, the Murray River Reserve, about 15 minutes outside of Echuca. It's at the end of a Dwyer's Road. You'll go down a gravel road and then you'll hit this blue metal stone road, and this goes around in a circle. So for two-wheel drive cars, as long as you stay on the blue metal road, it'll be okay in the wet weather. However, this road does get corrugated, especially after long weekends and the Christmas period. It does get quite a lot of people in here because it is so close to town. So when you first come in, you've got a choice to go either to the left or to the right. So it's Sandbar 1 or Sandbar 2. At the start here, we're going down to Sandbar number 1. And driving up to number 1, we pass by what I would call an unofficial easy access camping area. It's right on top of the river. It's flat. As I said, it's got easy access. Oftentimes we see lots of caravans parked up along there. It normally does get busier than any other area at Wills Bend. I think because it's not far in from the entrance, you don't have to drive far in to get there. And obviously, like anywhere, you've got good views. So as we're driving up, we've got an option here. We go, there's on the signpost that you can't quite read, it's got day parking area. So this is just obviously not a camping area, it's just a parking area to go to the beach. But there is signs all over the place saying no camping, so it is very defined where you can and you can't camp. On one occasion when we were camping here, there was a kayak marathon going on and they were everywhere, all across this beach. And they pulled in here to change over. So there was cars and trailers and all sorts going on. There was quite a few people that were doing it, and during this time they did close the river. It was not for a long time, it was only for a short time. But as you can see, it's got great access to the river. And across the other side there is New South Wales. Okay, now don't forget to stick around to the end of the video because we do have a special surprise. It was filmed here a couple of years ago when we camped here at one stage. While you're at it, don't forget to like the video and also click that subscribe button. It encourages us to put out more videos. We seem to always be in the planning stage of going somewhere. Okay, so as I said, that you can't camp behind the bollards there. There's signs up that say that where you can and can't camp. So now we're coming up to Wills number 1 Sandbar Campground. Again, it's got great access on the blue metal stone road. Now this is an official campground, so it does have the drop loos. I think there was 3 there from memory. Overall, they're kept in a really good condition. They are cleaned regularly. So you can see that there's a very large area to camp in. I'd be careful about getting caravans in and just be aware that there's a lot of trees around. So on one occasion we did see a caravan get stuck for over an hour in between 2 trees. So do be careful with that. Now this area here, right on top of the bollards, is a popular place where many people camp, as it's almost right on top of the river. It's the closest area that you can get to the river at this part of the campground. So as you can see, there is a lot of area for camping. And it's relatively quiet at night. Well, the times that we've been there, it would be busy during the long weekends and over Christmas time. Again, it's good access for a two-wheel drive car, and their campground's relatively flat. Alright, now back onto the main road, or the main gravel road, or the main stone road, if you want to call it that. And the area on the left hand side is a regeneration area. It's fenced off all the way around this road. We have seen kangaroos in there. And on one occasion we did see a goanna. Alrighty, now we're coming up to a boat ramp access. So again, this is an unofficial little camping area. We have seen people camping here before. You're just a distance away from any drop blues, so you'll need to bring in something. But you can see that it's good access for a boat. We've seen speedboats get launched off here. I don't know if it gets busy or not. I would imagine on a hot day it would be busy. But there are a lot of speedboats and a few fishing boats that do go up and down, especially on weekends, on warm weather, and the Southern 80 coming up to that, there is a lot of speedboats. Okay, now we're back on the Blue Metal Stone Road. Again, it is corrugated in parts, so some parts are better than other parts. And you can camp on the right hand side. There is some little nooks for camping. So now we're coming up to Will's number 2 Sandbar Campground. As you can see, the drop toilets are ahead of us again. I think there is 3 there again. Same deal, they're kept relatively clean. And there is a large area. People usually do spread out quite well camping in this area. It's a fairly flat area. Again, the most popular spot is right at the end, along the bollards, closest to the river. You don't want to have FOMO and miss out on what's happening on the river. Again, I'd be careful with the caravan, just make sure that you don't get stuck in between 2 trees. And again, it is good access for a 2-wheel drive as well. It's a great little camping area because it's only 15 minutes away from Echuca, so it doesn't take long to get in and out. And they've got a day parking area again up the end here for beach access. Wondering if anything's going to happen here. Waiting. Hurry up. Again, don't forget to stick around to the end. Oh, look at that Muppet. Okay, so we're going down to the beach. Similar to the other beach, it's got great access for swimming. A very popular area for swimming. And across the river there is New South Wales, and there's a campground across there called Banaka, I think run by New South Wales Parks. So we've stayed there a couple of times also. It's another great free camping area. There's Muppet me again, sorry about that folks. Okay, now we're going clockwise around the track, and this part of it is really corrugated, so just be careful along here. Now off to the left there is a lot more of the Murray River Reserve. It's more of an unofficial camping area. So right along the river there is a lot of spots that you can camp at, but again, they don't have drop loos and things like that. Now don't forget, if you like the video, give us a likey up. Don't forget to subscribe to us. We would really appreciate that. We like putting out the videos and it encourages us to get out. We really hope that you enjoy the last part of the video. We enjoy doing it. So until next time, see ya.